It is probably good news for some folks in the lower valley. Monsoon season brings it with the potential for heavy rain, flash flooding, and leaving behind a muddy mess. That's exactly what happened in one lower valley neighborhood over the weekend. ABC 7's JC Navarrete spoke to residents to see what response they want from the city. He joins us live. JC?
Saul, good evening. That's right. I'm in the lower valley here along Loud Avenue. Now, Loud Avenue is about 650 yards from end to end. However, every single inch of Loud Avenue has been unearthed. As you can see behind me, this area is clearly under construction. And those monsoon rains made this area an impassable, muddy mess over the weekend. So we came out here today to talk to neighbors to get their reaction.
We didn't have the numbers to call, I don't know if somebody called 911 but I know we got a list of numbers, but now I have it.
Tony Valenzuela has lived on Loud Avenue for nearly 50 years. He tells me he's never seen anything in his neighborhood like what he saw this weekend.
We had a pretty hard rain, and of course the street is under construction. All the neighbors want the new street, but the next day it was hard to get out of our driveways.
Loud has two main entrances through Yarbrough and Sineque Way, meaning anyone living in the area has to brace through the mud. The project started just last month and is scheduled to be completed in spring of 2021. Crews are reconstructing the roadway, installing ADA-compliant sidewalks, adding a storm water drain, and replacing the water and sewer lines.
This mound of dirt that I'm standing on paints a clear picture of exactly what's going on here. Take a look at this. This shows just how much debris and mud has been accumulated here through this construction project. Now, given that we are in monsoon season, neighbors are concerned that something like this could happen again.
The project was going to get done in 2006. But the flooding of that year took all the funds. They could send someone when it rains like that, somebody out here to just check the project, and I'll stay on top of it myself.
City Representative Henry Rivera was on hand today, talking to neighbors, letting them know what they need to do should this area become impassable again.
The city tries to avoid that at all costs, but like I said, unfortunately, through Mother Nature, these things do happen. And the city will respond as quickly as they can once they're notified.
Now, as you heard there from Representative Rivera, the city will be responding as soon as they're notified. That's why he's sending out this additional letter to every single neighbor here with the numbers that they can call, such as the general contractor or the contract project manager. Now, many of these neighbors received a letter just like this right before the project started. It's likely that many of them may have just tossed it in the trash after reading it. So again, if you do live in this area, make sure to hold on to this piece of paper. Again, you might need it during this monsoon season. For anybody else that is encountering flooding in their neighborhood, they're asked to call 311. Reporting here in the lower valley, JC Navarrete, ABC 7.
Okay.